Hey there, comic book fans. Back from the comic book store again this week, yesterday. Early morning comic book haul for you. Big day at the comic shop, 11 comics, plus I got a package in the mail. But we'll start with the top of the printer books. We got a Master of Kung Fu, number 89, and regarding the matter of Oswald's body, number 1. This is fairly new. It's only from 2021. This, of course, is from the 70s. We have a date on it on the front. 1980, pardon me. June 1980, which means it probably came out around February 1980. Mike Zeck cover. He will die. Beating up his dad. And this one, who did this? The artist was Casalanguida. I forget his first name. But this cover sold me the comic. I liked it. It was a pretty good series too about agent cleaning up the JFK assassination back in the 60s. So good stuff. Had those in there. Let me show you the package that came in the mail, which was more of. I ordered this back in April before the series came out, and it's from Scott Koblish's local comic shop, comic book store Collector's Paradise. There's the certificate of authenticity for the autographs, and this is. I bought these issues from my local comic shop too, but these ones are autographed by that Scott, and I don't. Scott is up top. That one right there, I don't know whose autograph that is. I forget because the certificate of authenticity the certificate of authenticity is like a generic one that says Collector's Paradise Incorporated has issued this certificate to authenticate the signatures, plural singular, of the creator, in parentheses, working on the comic book or graphic novel during an event. So it's just like, yeah, this signature is real. It doesn't mention whose signature it is. It's just a generic, yeah, this is a real signature. So I'm not sure who that second person is. But this is the ones. But the real reason I got it to where to go comes with a sketch. I think it cost me like $55 with shipping. I can't remember. And you write down the name of who you wanted a little headshot of. And I put down Wonder Woman, of course. So Scott drew a Wonder Woman head. Looks like a 5x7 piece of paper. So I was like, you know what? I'll pay $50 for a sketch, and the comic books are extra. So these came in the mail today because they even said, we can't send them to you until all the books are out. So issue 4 just came out a couple of weeks ago. So I was happy to see that come in the mail. Pretty neat. Let's see. What comic? The first comic in 18 years from Robert Crumb. Fantagraphics. I think they said he's 84. Wow. No idea what Tales of Paranoia. I was like, all right, I'll get the first Robert Crumb comic in 18 years. Why not? It says in the beginning, on the cover, warning, this comic is not popular entertainment. I found that amusing. So we'll see what kind of entertainment it is, if any. Then we've got Skin Police 2, issue number 3. Been a fun series. This is the one I compared to Blade Runner. Some nice art. David Hete is the artist. Gete. The G is pronounced like an H, I'm told. But he's the reason I picked this up originally. I like his work. Where did I first... I can't even remember what else he's done. Did he do Uber? Was he one of the Uber guys? I think so. But I picked it up because of his work. Oh, I like that back cover, too, coming in January. Spirit of the Shadows. Whose artwork is that? Nick Cagnetti and Daniel Ziegler. I wonder which one's the artist. Probably Daniel Ziegler. No, I don't know. I have no idea who the artist is, but I like the art on that. I might pick that one up because it looks cool. Then we got two Joseph Schmelke books this week from his Midnight Factory publisher. We've got We Don't Kill Spiders, Season of the Witch. Always have nice, heavy cardstock covers. I appreciate that. Forget what this one was about. And now I see that guy there. This one is like an old Viking story or something with witches and things in it. Takes place in the past. But ever since I discovered Joseph Schmelke's stuff a couple of years ago, I generally buy it. And the other one from him that came out in the same week is 7 Years in Darkness. This is Season 3, Issue 3. This is the one that's about like the wizard school kind of thing. But it only opens up every so often. And out of like 100 people, only 6 live to graduation. And things have been getting a little out of control at this school. Even the professors are like, what's going on here? So this is the third mini-series of 3 issues. So year 1, year 2, and year 3 have been the series. That's a good one. We got Quick Stops. Issue number 3, Anecdotes from the Annals of the Askew-verse. There's some Jay and Silent Bob there. Last issue was good. It was a really nice tribute to Shannon Doherty. This looks like a Jay and Silent Bob story. By the way, as a little aside, on TikTok this year, I noticed a lot of couples going as Jay and Silent Bob. I was like, usually the wife had long blonde hair and went as Jay, and the husband went as Silent Bob, except for once I saw it switched. The wife had a fake beard on and dark hair, and the husband had long blonde hair. This is like a Dogma tie-in. We'll see. Kevin Smith, Mark Ryhill, and Andrew Thomas. And then we've got James Stokoe's Orphan and the Five Beasts, Bath of Blood, number 2. Issue 1 was good. Issue 1 picked up right where the last series left off. James Stokoe, I always liked his artwork. He's got this sort of detailed, cartoony style. Influenced by a lot of manga, probably. But it's been fun. It's sort of been like a Hong Kong kung fu movie. Guy has to avenge his master whose former students are abusing their kung fu style or something. So it's been fun. No idea what this one is about. No Place. Issue number 1. It's Ignition Press has been doing some good books. And written by Tim Seeley. That's one. Art and colors by Stefano Simone. Lettered by Ann World Design. I generally like Tim Seeley's work, and I probably said I'll buy it. The artwork looks okay. There's no black holding lines. That's there is a description on the back. Years after vanishing from her Chicago neighborhood, teenage outcast Mariposa Montiel returned to a traumatized family in a media circus with nothing but her tiger-striped feather, an extraordinary story of her time away as the champion of a magical jungle land called Mayahula. All right. Roy, my comic shop owner, was like, you were the only one who bought this. Who ordered that? I was like, okay. I was also the only one who ordered Crownsville. Number 1. Same ad on the back. This is only number 1 of 5. The past is a ghost that will devour you whole. Crownsville. Let's see, who does this? Rodney Barnes and Elia Bonetti. We have a colorist or a letterer. Lettered by Marshall Dillon. There's a little description on the inside. Crownsville State Hospital opened in 1911, just south of Baltimore, Maryland. A segregated institution established to treat African Americans with mental illness. The hospital quickly became home to all manner of marginalized personalities, the mentally ill, the homeless, even children with chronic medical conditions such as epilepsy. Behind locked doors, and blah, 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 nearly all the patients admitted to Crownsville died within the asylum, 1,800 bodies. In 2004, Crownsville was permanently closed. The abandoned building continues to rot in silence, boarded up, fenced off to the public, yet centuries... I guess it's a ghost story. That opening description wasn't great to tell me what the freaking story was it? But, another one I probably looked at online, liked the art. Something about it made me buy the first issue. A month later, I can't remember what, but pretty nice looking art. A little photographic there. We'll see how that one is. And then we've got some more Scott Koblish. This is Archie versus Minor Threats. He is not just doing the cover on this one, he's drawing the interiors. Minor Threats is the Patton Oswalt superhero universe from Dark Horse that he and a bunch of other people do. I think this is 4. I've really been enjoying this. Done a good job. It's like the Archie gang goes into this other city where Minor Threats are. And I think the Minor Threats are also the villains, too. So the stories are about the villains. So they run into these superheroes and supervillains and get into a bit of trouble with magic. So it's been a fun story. Good stuff there. And then we've got Vanishing Point, issue 6 of 6 from Mad Cave. Mark Russell has written all 6 issues with a different artist. Ryan Alexander Tanner is on this one. Sidney Davidson is the colorist. And I was just noticing there were a lot, I don't know, there were a lot of spine ticks on this brand new comic. I don't think I've ever seen that many. Is that is it printed to look like that? Spine ticks are just little marks in the color. I don't even know if you can see them. See those little white marks in the color up there and up there? Those are usually on old comics that have, beaten up a bit. Spine ticks. That's always what you're looking for when you're grading on. Any spine ticks on it? I don't think I've ever seen spine ticks on a brand new one like that. But that's been a good series. Sci-fi anthology. Some of the stories are a little sad. Each issue is standalone. And then another one, I think I bought the only one who pre-ordered in the store. This is Space Scouts by Matt Kindt and David Rubin, and I got the Sergio Aragonés cover. This is like I said, I got this because of Matt Kindt, Flux, Dark Horse Comics. I don't know why it's magazine sized. Let's open it up just to see what the art looks like inside. I think it's a sci-fi story. Oh, there's the back. Oh, nice design there and splash page. Let's see, art, colors, and letters by David Rubin. Looks like a sci-fi story to me, but I like Matt Kindt's writing and art in general. So that's I probably looked at it because Matt Kindt was the writer, and the art caught my eye online. A preview of it. So I look forward to giving that one a read. I like magazine size too. Bigger's better for these old eyes. Alrighty. Let's show you a little bit of my work. What do I got going on this week? I think this might be my final Dreams of Things 300. I'm not even sure. I think this might be the 6th one. But this is the complicated one. I didn't simplify anything with this one. We got lots of shapes and stripes and heads and figures everywhere. A flower. I like the way this one came out. I've been working with this one is still the Copic and Artfinity markers that I've been using, but I've been working with those new pigment markers, so all the colors look different in here because it's a whole new set of colors. So I'm looking at these colors going, oh, I remember them. Not that I'm not going to work with these markers anymore. I just did, I think. I mixed them together, but the colors are... I like the colors on this one. They're all quite bright. But they're destined to fade, because that's the difference between the pigment-based and these dye-based markers. These dye-based markers are a little more fugitive. Now, I've got some of these covers that I've done that are 10 years old and haven't faded at all, but in 50 years, the pigment might start to fade away. Good thing I have them all scanned in. All right, there you go. But the black will still be there. That black line is India ink, so it ain't going anywhere. So I find it interesting. This it starts out black and white. I put all this color on it, and it's destined to fade back to black and white. All right, there you go. Some comic books, some artwork, and you guys have a good week out there.